Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode. Today, we're going to talk about Wi-Fi. We all use it. We all have it at home. We all have, well, I don't have a hotspot, but I know people in my family that have hotspots. But it's not necessarily within your best interest to surround yourself 24/7 with electromagnetic radiation. And what is electromagnetic radiation? Well, it's this streamline, it's this wave that comes from, like internet connection. It comes from like all these, you know like all these 5G towers. We're all constantly surrounded by it. If you have a desk job where you have to work with a computer, chances are, because your eyes are glued to a screen all day, that's most likely why you're always stressed out. That's why you don't have proper coping mechanisms. That's why that's why your brain feels so heavy. That's why you feel more tired after you go home. And so, I mean, there's a lot of varying factors, right? But I would say, when it comes to going to sleep, Wi-Fi can really interfere with that. It can really compromise your sleeping patterns. So it's always best to, if you can remember to turn your Wi-Fi off before you go to bed. And trust me, like I've been doing it now for, for for a couple nights. And it's made a world of difference. Like it's really, like I feel less heavy, like I feel less stressed out. And so I mean, that's just part of the mind body spirit development challenge that is currently in the works right now. It's again, it's not fully put together, but part of that challenge is to um, divorce yourself from internet connectivity, and limit your screen time as much as you can. Because again, too much screen time can really, it can really eliminate your your like your potential to becoming a better version of yourself and to becoming happier. It starts to go down, and it goes down, and it goes down, and it goes down. So, if you notice bad habits, and if you notice, um, uh, if you notice weaknesses within your productivity, or you notice a toxic pattern that you're in, try and get out of that as soon as you can. But do it in small doses. Make small changes, make small baby steps. That's what that challenge is. That's what the mind body spirit development challenge is. There's no deadline. It's not a diet program. um, and and the best time to start is now. But you can start slow. You don't have to go all in. You don't have to tackle all these different things, because people like me that aren't um don't reciprocate to change very well, that don't reciprocate change very well, don't like a whole bunch of things, just piling on. And the stack gets heavier, and the stack gets heavier when you're starting a self-development program. You don't That's just one thing you don't want to do, is you don't want to take on a bunch of tasks or a bunch of responsibilities that you're not necessarily ready for. You know, you're not necessarily ready for it physically. You're not necessarily ready for it mentally or emotionally. Um, so you want to start off. You want to start at your own pace, and you want to start off slow. But the goal is to eventually start you know, like just going through the whole list and just disciplining yourself enough to make that list your priority, like your must do. Like I have to do this before the end of the day, or I'm just not going to get anything accomplished. I'm not going to be fulfilled. You know, like I'm not going to, you know, how can I say that I did the best that I can when really I did the bare minimum, right? But again, you want to start slow. And turning off your Wi-Fi before bed is just one of the many things that's on that list. That I think is important. Not just for sleep, not just for uninterrupted sleep, but well, I mean, unless you're a parent and you have kids, or you know you got something else going on, you know you got some friend that that is out getting drunk, and you know he needs someone to come pick him up. But you know you but um overall you just get a good, like just balanced sleep, and you wake up and you feel energized, you feel, you know, ready to go, and you're ready to attack life. And less exposure to electromagnetic radiation is definitely a step in the right direction when it comes to that. So anyway, guys, I gotta go ahead and sign off, but I hope that you enjoyed this episode. I hope it brought value, and if it did, share it with your friends and your family. Subscribe to me on YouTube at Collectively Fearless. Follow me on Instagram right here at it's Maddie _eyes. And as always, I will see you guys again soon.